This is Fluent English Journey Podcast.
From Speak English with Nora. Welcome back, English learners. I'm Nora, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be here with you today.
And I'm Ethan. Today we're talking about something we all experience but rarely think deeply about, our favorite weather.
You know, Ethan, I was just thinking about this yesterday when I was walking outside. Do you have a favorite type of weather?
That's such a great question. I actually do. I'm a huge fan of those crisp autumn days, when the air is cool and fresh, the leaves are changing colors, and there's just this perfect feeling in the air.
Oh, I love that. Autumn weather really is special, isn't it? There's something so cozy about it.
Exactly. Cozy is the perfect word. What about you, Nora? What gets you excited weather-wise?
Well, this might surprise you, but I absolutely adore rainy days. Not those heavy downpours that make you run for cover, but those gentle, steady rains where you can just sit by the window with a cup of tea.
Really? That's interesting. I know some people who can't stand rainy weather. They say it makes them feel gloomy or depressed.
I completely understand that perspective, but for me, rain is incredibly soothing. There's something about the sound of raindrops on the roof that just helps me unwind.
Unwind. That's a great way to put it. When you say unwind, you mean relax and let go of stress, right?
Exactly. It's like all the tension from the day just melts away. But I have to ask, what is it about autumn that appeals to you so much?
Where do I start? First, there's the visual aspect. Those gorgeous red, orange, and yellow leaves. It's like nature is putting on this incredible show just for us.
That's such a beautiful way to describe it.
And then there's the temperature. It's not too hot, not too cold, it's just right. Perfect for wearing a light sweater or jacket. You know what I mean by that in-between feeling?
Absolutely. That comfortable middle ground where you're not sweating or shivering. Speaking of temperature, do you think where we grow up affects our weather preferences?
That's such a smart observation. I think it definitely does. I grew up in a place with 4 distinct seasons, so I really appreciate that variety.
That makes total sense. I spent my childhood in a pretty rainy climate, so maybe that's why I find rain so comforting rather than depressing. It feels like home to me.
Do you have any weather that you just can't handle?
Oh, definitely. Extremely hot, humid summer days, the kind where the air feels thick and you start sweating the moment you step outside. I just wilt in that kind of weather.
Wilt, like a plant that needs water? That's such a perfect way to describe that feeling.
Exactly. You just feel completely drained of energy. What about you? Any weather that makes you want to hide indoors?
Those gray, dreary winter days when it's overcast for weeks on end, not snowing, not sunny, just blah. It can really affect your mood after a while.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. Sometimes people call that seasonal blues, when the lack of sunlight starts to get you down.
That's exactly it. But you know what's interesting? I've noticed that people often have really strong opinions about weather.
Yes. Have you ever noticed how weather is like the ultimate conversation starter? You can talk to anyone about the weather. It's this universal experience we all share.
And it's funny how it can bring people together or divide them. I have friends who absolutely live for those hot summer beach days, while others count down the days until fall.
Live for meaning they really, really love something, right? Like it's what they look forward to most.
Perfect. Nora, I'm curious about something. Do you think our weather preferences change as we get older?
That's such an interesting question to ponder. I think they might. When I was younger, I loved snow, building snowmen, having snowball fights. But now I'm more focused on staying warm and safe.
That's so relatable. I used to think thunderstorms were exciting and dramatic. Now I worry about power outages and whether my internet will stay connected for work. How times change.
Do you think technology has changed how we experience weather?
That's a thought-provoking question. I mean, we can check the weather forecast on our phones anytime, plan our whole week around it.
Right. And we have apps that tell us exactly when it's going to rain, what the humidity will be. Sometimes I wonder if we've lost some of that spontaneity with weather.
Spontaneity? You mean being spontaneous, doing things without planning? I think you're onto something there.
Exactly. Like, remember when people used to just step outside and discover what kind of day it was? Now we know 3 days in advance if it's going to sprinkle.
And yet, despite all this technology, weather can still surprise us. Just last week, my weather app said it would be sunny all day, and I got caught in a downpour without an umbrella.
Oh no! Did you get completely soaked?
Absolutely drenched. But you know what? It was actually kind of refreshing. Maybe there's something to be said for those unexpected weather moments.
That's such a great perspective. Weather keeps us humble, doesn't it? Reminds us that we can't control everything.
Beautifully said. And speaking of perspectives, I'm really curious about our listeners. What's your favorite weather, everyone?
Yes, we'd love to hear from you in the comments. Are you team sunshine and warm beaches, or do you prefer crisp mountain air?
Maybe you're like Nora and find peace in rainy days. Or perhaps you're someone who thrives in snow and winter weather.
And here's another question for you to consider. Does your favorite weather match your personality? I've always wondered if there's a connection there.
That's fascinating to think about. Maybe calm people prefer gentle rain, while energetic people love those dramatic thunderstorms.
Whatever your preference, remember that there's no right or wrong answer. Weather preferences are as personal as favorite foods or music tastes.
Absolutely. And isn't it wonderful that we live in a world with such variety? Sunny beaches, snowy mountains, desert sunsets, tropical rainfall. There's truly something for everyone.
What a perfect way to wrap up our conversation. Remember, listeners, you can find the full transcript and practice exercises in the description below.
We hope this conversation has given you some new vocabulary and expressions to use when talking about weather with friends, family, or colleagues.
Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. We read every single one and love hearing from you.
Until next time, keep practicing your English, stay curious about the world around you, and enjoy whatever weather comes your way.
See you in the next podcast, English learners.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out my other videos to keep improving your English. See you next time.